know. He's known vaguely, infamously in this region. Not infamously, but he's a Ganon. Sorry. That's true, but yeah, he's Ganon main. He is, you know, he's the Ganon main in the region. Therefore, he's infamous because he's a Ganon player, basically. And then you have CAOTIC, which is a Australian, like, old school melee player. Old Peach. Was in the Smash Dog, blah, blah, blah. Was a TO in SoCal or I think California for a while. I think SoCal. Moved to the Netherlands a while, like recently-ish, and is at this tournament, and he is in Amateurs Grands, which, to be honest, is a very weird clash of players to me. This is very weird to me. But, yeah, so this is CAOTIC Reddanger. So I believe that CAOTIC came out of losers. So it's so yeah, CAOTIC is the one in losers. Reddanger, I believe, has had a relatively clean path through amateurs, kind of. I mean, he was, I don't know. I feel like the moment I saw the amateurs like entrance, like who made it into amateurs, I felt like Reddanger was kind of the person who was like kind of set to do really well. As I think he was seeded to make bracket. And last time he played, or last time he went to a tournament was DSEA Spring, where he had one of the bigger upsets of the whole tournament, where he beat Kasper. Yeah, so Reddanger ended up losing to Xin 1-2, lost to Noon 0-2, and then barely lost to Ganon Falcon against Dirty Dave 1-2 to just barely drown in pools and be here playing Amis. So it's been relatively even. This is kind of I don't know. This is definitely a matchup, you could say. It's definitely a matchup that we are watching here on our computer screens. It's relatively even. I'm gonna look real quick if they played before in this bracket. I presume they didn't, because I think CAOTIC lost relatively early in bracket to make it into losers. As CAOTIC, I think, where did he lose? I don't see him in this bracket. What is happening? Am I losing my mind? Oh, CAOTIC lost to Forbidden in the very first match he had to play. 2-1, lost to Forbidden, a local Captain Falcon player in winners round 2. And made it all the way through losers, beating Kloos, local Sheik, Mr. J's, I don't remember what he plays. Bowman, which is a local Mart player, Young Dreddy, Shorts, Forel, Lucky, Tom, and Vubero. He has played like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sets in losers to make it all the way back into Grands, which is absolutely wild to me. What a concept. And he now gets to play Peach Ganon. And I have to admit, like, I feel like he's played a decent amount of like Spaceys in this. Yeah, a decent amount of Spaceys. He's played some Mars, some Sheik. But this is like, I feel like if you are like low on stamina, I feel like this might be like slightly rough to deal with a Ganon, especially somebody like Reddanger. He takes game 1. Reddanger up 1 game against CAOTIC. Let me update the score. This commentator is going to be professional about it and make it work. That's game 1. I feel like there's definitely like a lot of, I don't know. From having played Reddanger when he played more actively prior to the pandemic, I feel like he's definitely, you know, like a lot of other Ganons, where it's like he's going to, you know, just like punish all of your approaches, all of the ones that are bad, and it's going to be very awful for you if you can't really have, like, you can't play solidly enough, you don't have the concentration to quite consistently, you know, make decent decisions and not just get a nair in your face or whatever may happen. And it's definitely like, if you're making a losers run and you are in Grands and you want like an opponent that's definitely going to test your mental stamina, this guy's definitely quite the test. It was quite close game 1, but then the SD came in and Reddanger obviously, thanks to that, got a relatively comfy end of the first game. But game 2 starts actually with an early CAOTIC lead. remains to be seen exactly how this is going to shape out. I think it's just this is just such a funny way to end the tournament. I'm going to be honest with you here. I think it's really funny. Like, we just had, honestly, a really sick top 8. I actually had I watched a decent chunk of it, and I feel like there were a lot of really fast, high-stakes matches. And I find an amateur grands featuring Ganon Peach such a fitting end. So it's a very good day of just a lot of really great melee. Yeah, no, it's just it's been a very good day. Like, I think I said this before when I commented the pools. This tournament has been a very, well, it has had some downs, some up and downs, but I feel like all in all, this tournament has definitely been a great success. A 96 player tournament at like what is basically was initially seen as like a, you know, another entry into, you know, a relatively classic at this point Dutch regional series, but it like capped to 96. It beat its last biggest tournament by like 60 or like by 36 entrants. We had a bunch of international attendees. We have a lot of some old players coming back. We had a lot of spectators as well, who were people who maybe did not make it to the cap, that also attended. It was just a very nice, like, welcoming party, I guess, for 2023. And I hope that it is a good sign of things to come for the Dutch scene when it comes to just the size of tournaments. Yeah? I guess since people are still here, I would also just like to quickly, I'm obviously not one of the TOs, I'm Nago. I was basically kind of like an assistant kind of person here. I helped with some seating, some TOing stuff, a bunch of stuff. But I would like to give a big shout out to everybody who helped make this event happen. I'd like to give a big shout out to DSEA. Obviously, DSEA is the Delft Student Esports Association, which is the student organization that basically helps make this whole event happen and is where the namesake of this event is from, or where the name of this event is from. They obviously are the student org that helps organize all the things. A lot of the TO staff came from there. It's where it's basically the organization that helps makes this happen, and then the more, you know, like individuals, the head figures within holding this tournament were Kim Bananenbaard, who was basically the head TO, the person who, you know, delegated everything to everybody and made sure that everything worked the way it should. Okay, I like taking game 2. This is actually looking to be turn into a set. The first game was a bit eh, but then we get an FD game. Now we get the real fun. We get Ganon on Yoshi's Story. Just to quickly go back. Shoutouts to Bananenbaard. Shoutouts to Vlerk, who helped run the stream. He's not currently here. He's helping with tearing down, but shoutouts to him. Shoutouts to a lot of the people who brought setups. Shoutouts to people like Floronsky and King. Pino Forbidden. I'm sure I'm forgetting names, but shoutouts to those people. Anybody who bought setups, anybody who attended. Shoutouts to people who helped with setting up and tearing down. It's been a very good event. I need to update the score. It's 1-1. So, let's go back to the game, because that's like the thing that we're watching. We're watching amateurs grands up in this bitch. No, I apologize. CAOTIC is definitely in the lead. I'm unsure if CAOTIC really just like eased into this set, but he's definitely just like in it. Like, he's definitely trying to make this work. And after what was a bit of an iffy first game, got a pretty decent game 2 win on FD, which, you know, it is FD, so it's a bit much. And then we got game 3 which was obviously Ganon on Yoshi's, but it's not looking that great for Reddanger, really. CAOTIC got that early kill earlier on in the game, but now still has this lead. Let's get stomped straight in the face, but many things can still happen. Interesting side B. But we'll see. Ooh, a piece gets clipped by that little turnip. It's very scary to play a Ganon in Yoshi stories and just have kind of the ability to just not let Ganon just kind of use the space to make you feel a bit like cramped and like trapped inside with him. Doing a very good job of staying calm and collected and not really getting caught out. I find it a very good good showing from CAOTIC, who's not really like, he doesn't really play like he's not really playing like any of the other Dutch Peaches, or at least the ones that I kind of see. You know, obviously not a bit like a big, not a bit of big button presser. I just said the same word 2 times, but big button presser. But I mean, you know, Reddanger isn't really much of a big button presser either. This is more just fundies against fundies. No, CAOTIC is not Dutch. CAOTIC is Australian. CAOTIC is like an old school, a relatively old school smasher who played in Australia. He was a TO in SoCal for a while during the MLG era. He's kind of a senior figure in the scene, and he moved to the Netherlands like a while ago. Not too long ago, but like I remember seeing a message in the Discord like last year-ish where he said like, oh, I moved, you know, hey, I moved to the Netherlands, you know. And like just kind of gave people a heads up, and he signed up for this, and it's really cool to see, you know, somebody with some more tenure, you know, like attend tournaments. Because obviously, you know, of course, respecting your elders is this meme that's been like thrown around, you know, whatever, and might feel like, you know, at this point kind of a parody, because of course, like, you know, it's kind of immortalized in that infamous, you know, diss track by Chillin'. But like, it is very cool to see like that a game like this can have longevity, and even if like, you know, the old players, besides some people aren't that particularly active, like it's still cool to see them come back and play to just show the longevity that a scene like this can have, and that there is something like to this game and to just the community and everything that like kind of stays with you, you know? Like, it doesn't mean that you have to grind your heart out and be, you know, like a grinder for 20 years, but just the fact that you are still interested in this game and like engaging with it with other people and picking up a Stitch and then trying to ruin the life of this Ganon. You need to make sure that you don't fall for the typical trap where you get the Stitch and then you get really scared of throwing it and then you just kind of get blown up like Reddanger just did. Hello, Emmy. Hello, Kafka. Waving hi to the camera. Honestly, this set might actually not be finished, because we need to leave at 11, or at least, like, you know, like the formal leaving time is 11, and I'm unsure if this set will get finished if CAOTIC gets a reset. It might become a best of 3 or something, just for the purpose of being able to finish the set. If they are interested in doing that, I might have to bring that up if the set, or if this set ends at the 3rd game or 4th game. We will see. But yeah, it's kind of, CAOTIC is actually starting to kind of run away with this. I'm actually kind of surprised. Like, as much as, you know, he's done this big losers run, I don't know. He's seasoned. He's a seasoned vet. I guess he knows how to stay calm and collected and be able to kind of find that energy every set to just play good enough, you know? Like, I think that is something that's definitely like sometimes understated is, you know, like saving up your energy in tournaments to when you really need to. You don't have to be playing your A game in every single set, in every single interaction. So perhaps that's the case. Playing a floaty maybe helps as well. You know, especially if you're a more old school player. Man, this is... Oh, that's a lot of damage. This is kind of difficult to come back from. No, I mean, if you just hit fairs like that, then you can just kind of blow them up. Good grab. Go top. It's not going to up air or anything. It's at 100%. This is scary. You can definitely just get randomly bared or randomly traded. You're off stage, or you can just get nared. Turnip down. Ooh, down air. Ooh, gets clubbed by the Ganon up B. Gives Reddanger another shot at trying to make this comeback. Ooh, and that is it. That's the reset.
Game. We have like 12 minutes. Do you want to play like a best of 1 or 3? I think if you want to play like a best of 1 or something, you should maybe do that because like there's not enough time because it needs to leave at 11. So if you want to play a best of 1, or you can like call it whatever you want to do. Just do whatever you want. Yeah, we don't have time, so I'm asking if we can do best of 1. Best of 1? Alright, yeah.
All right, so they're doing a best of 1 for all of the marbles. Very unfortunate. We don't have enough time. It's how it is. It's unfortunate. Amateurs sometimes doesn't get finished. So this is a best of 1, all of the marbles. Reddanger CAOTIC, last game of DSEA Winter 2023. Let's see. It's, as I said, it's Ganon Peach. Fuck yeah, let's do it. Here we go. This is definitely like this is where all the energy conservation stuff I was talking about like goes absolutely out the window. There's one thing that is left to do, and it's win this game. And you're gonna try your heart out. It's starting okay. Okay, like off stage, a bit scary. I feel like with Ganon, it's always scary to be off stage. There's always like an aerial somehow waiting to hit you. That fair hurt a lot, but it was center stage, so it didn't quite kill just yet. Resetting into neutral. Very claustrophobic always to play Ganon. Ooh, gets a dot eyes. That's unfortunate. That is an unfortunate side effect of a best of 1 is that stitch pulls, dot eyes become astronomically more valuable. Any weird call-out aerials that Ganon can do also become astronomically more valuable. It is like doing weird mix-ups that work only once suddenly become super valuable. Who knows if they will do that, but it's definitely a thing that is, well, a factor in best of 1s. CAOTIC building up a little bit of a lead. Still continuing his relative comfort playing against Ganon, managing to just make it work. Not get too, yeah, just not get blown up by any of the any Ganon stuff. So edge guard gets the back air, another chance for Reddanger. Rinse and repeat. Ooh, does not get it. Gets up air, gets 2 up airs in the row. Does not continue to get air wobbled. It's fair. Oh yeah, here it's scary. You get that up air, and now not much you can do. That back air kills. Reddanger with a lead. It's a very minuscule lead, but it's still a lead nonetheless because CAOTIC was looking a bit more in control of this game. But now, 1 hit and it'll be even. Or if Reddanger has anything to say about it, he'll just extend this lead with some more fairs. Turret pulling. Trying to Show that you can also control space. Oh, I don't like that. That's IV. All right, nothing happened. Nothing could get particularly punished from it. Jab into instant down smash. Amazing. Ellie trying to jump scare me. What the fuck? That's fucked up. Can't do that to me. This is actually just so even. Okay. Fair. Off stage. Can he get an edge guard? Edge guards have been a bit off for Chaotic. Not really be able to quite close them out. Off stage. Has float. Ooh, gets up aired. Last stock. Chaotic's last tournament stock. It's quite close. Here we go. Is it going to be Reddanger? Who's going to defend home turf? Oh, there it is. 0%, 0%. Last game, last stocks. Last game, all of it for the biggest bragging rights. Winning amateur bracket. You will tell your parents, you will tell your kids about this. Dude. You will tell your grandkids, your grandkids will be talking about this. I don't know if they get a trophy, but if they do get a trophy, they will talk about it. The world will know. Ooh, swings with that up air, very scary. No reversal. Ooh, gets faired. Chaotic quite scary. This is very close to getting dead. That is it. And Reddanger is your amateur bracket champion. Congratulations to Reddanger, the Ganon from the Netherlands. The Netherlands at least wins 2 out of the 3 brackets at their own tournament. Congratulations, the Netherlands.